Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video, where today I will be talking about a topic that I have thought about for a little while now, up until the recent controversies that Overwatch 2 has had, in which they outright cancelled the PvE and basically defeated the entire purpose of adding the 2 at the end of Overwatch. Now, that is not what I'm going to talk about, because I've seen enough videos about how Overwatch is led by greed and how Blizzard has basically screwed up their own game, and which I all agree with, but I'm going to talk about something else that is more interesting to me, and I kind of want to answer that to myself and to maybe others that are wondering, is Overwatch 2 still a fun game? And to me, I am not quite sure what to think. Because on one hand, I have been enjoying the game very much. I've even bought the recent Battle Pass, and I know it's led by greed and money, but still. While on the other hand, I really resent the executives for cancelling the PvE. I really hate the fact that they did it, and it was the main reason why I looked forward to the game coming out. But what we have in the game is my question to see. I'm questioning if that is still fun. So, quick play. I find quick play quite interesting because it's like pretty much the same it has been for years now. So sometimes it can go good, sometimes it can go bad. Most of the time you get shit teammates, maybe you get some good ones, who knows. But the core gameplay is still the same, and I find it quite fun, but I can't play it for long periods of time without feeling bored. Now, that all changes with the variable that is playing with a friend. I absolutely adore playing games with friends, and Overwatch is no exception. I really like it, and it brings the game from just mediocre to being really fun, because I can have someone to chat to, someone can have someone who I can share my cool moments with, or silly moments, and that is basically why I think Overwatch is a good game at the moment. But there are some other variables and other game modes as well, in which I want to talk about. The custom game modes, or well, the arcade game modes at least. I don't really play custom, and I don't think a lot of people are making things because of the recent controversies, because the player base has just shrunken. But arcade game modes, are they fun? Yes, in my opinion the arcade game modes are very fun for me. I really enjoy them, and I really enjoy how they shake up the normal gameplay a bit. My two favorites are No Limits and Total Mayhem. In one, you get no cooldowns, you get double HP, and you just get to screw around. And while most things that are in that game mode are quite broken, and it leads to games lasting for half an hour to maybe even over an hour if you're unlucky, it can make the game a bit, well, dragged out. But otherwise I still find it very fun, because it has a more chaotic element to it, and I really like it. And No Limits is another fun game mode I really enjoy, which is probably my favorite one. And the reason I enjoy it is because you can make so silly teams. For example, I had a 5v5 Torb team with only using hammer, and that was an absolute delight, and I laughed my ass off the entire game. And on the other hand, you get people who don't really play No Limits for, well, the fact that you can play 5 of one character and just play normally, which is quite boring sometimes, but you can still end up having fun in the game, and I really enjoy it. And all of this is amplified with playing with a friend. And therefore, I want to say that Overwatch has been fun, but not because of the core gameplay itself. Maybe, possibly it has made it fun for me, but playing with a friend has amplified it tenfold. And I recommend that if you want to play Overwatch, pick up a friend who might want to play it, which could be rare thanks to what they have done, but I hope you do find someone. And the last part I want to talk about, which is not something I really can say my opinion on because I don't really play it a lot, is competitive. I used to love competitive, and I was shit at it, but I used to like the fact that I could maybe go up in rank and improve, and I still enjoy that. and with the recent update in people getting higher or lower ranks, in which I got improved in all my ranks and was able to ascend from gold 1 in support, for an example, to diamond, which has been very interesting and very fun for me. Which is an element I like, because seeing the improvements, seeing the numbers go up is always fun. And playing with a friend obviously makes it a lot easier, because you can have someone who knows what they're actually doing, you have someone you know are your rank, and yeah, that is simply how I see the game. I am sad that they did not keep their promise, and it's gonna ruin the future for me, but playing it with a friend and playing these different game modes instead of just playing quick play or competitive has helped with keeping the game fun for me. Improving some characters, playing some characters that I've never played before or very rarely played is also something that has contributed. Is the game fun? That was the question I set out to answer, and I think I have the answer. The game is fun if you make it fun. If you simply only expect the game to be fun from the start without trying, like, to have fun, make it fun yourself, then I don't think you will enjoy it. If you don't play any fun game modes, if you only play quick play and expect that to immediately stimulate your brain, well, then you are expecting a bit too much, because they are led by greed, and this is not uncommon now for people to know, but I still want to bring it up. So how do you make the game fun? You can play with a friend, play the different game modes, and simply shake it up. But also, I don't think the game in its current state will be fun for long periods of time at a time. If you play for 5 hours straight, you're bound to get bored very quickly if you only keep playing the normal game modes, you only play the characters that you want, and that is the reason why you might find the game boring. But if you mix it up, if you play different characters, play different game modes, play with a friend, add variables to your core gameplay, then I think you will find it a lot more fun. And it has been what's worked for me. Now, I don't have anything more to say except the fact that this is been a bit of a break on my uploading. I wanted to wait until a period of time where I got a lot of free time, which I have now, and I want to try and continue uploading, and hopefully we'll see some growth. Well, there's like 1 person subscribing, that is not me, by the way, but either way, I really want to try to upload more. So if you find this video interesting and you don't mind giving a subscribe, that would be really kind. Now, I think that's all for today, folks, and I appreciate you watching. I wish you have a good day, and if you don't have a good day, well, I wish you will get one. Maybe not now, but maybe another day. See you around.